Welcome to Through the Bible. We are continuing to listen to the story of Joseph. Joseph sold as a slave. Genesis chapter 37. Sometime after Joseph's brothers had listened to his dreams and were jealous, everyone except Joseph and Benjamin went out to look after sheep in the district of Shechem. When they had been away several days, Jacob sent out Joseph to see them and to find out how they were getting on. When Joseph came to Shechem, he could not find his brothers. But he met a man there who told him they had gone on to Dothan, and there he found them. But as his brothers saw him coming towards them, and still a long way off, they decided that this was a good chance to kill him. That is how people begin to think when jealousy gets a hold on their minds. They planned to kill him and throw him into some hole out in the hills. Then they would go back and tell Jacob that some wild animal had killed Joseph. But Reuben was not as bad in his heart as the rest of the brothers. He persuaded them not to kill Joseph, but only to throw him into some hole. Secretly, he planned to rescue Joseph and send him back home again. So the brothers took Joseph's coat from him and then threw him down into the hole. Do you know, they were so bad, it worried them so little that they sat down quietly to eat their food. As they ate, they noticed coming over the horizon an Ishmaelite camel train on its way to Egypt, with all kinds of spices to sell there. Then Judah had a plan. They would sell their brother to the Ishmaelites to be sold again as a slave in Egypt. Reuben was away at the time, but the rest of the brothers agreed, and they bargained with the Ishmaelites and sold Joseph for 20 pieces of silver. When Reuben came back, he tore his clothes when he heard what had happened. He was so sad, but how could that help? Joseph was gone. So they took Joseph's coat and tore it and dipped it in the blood of a goat they had killed. This blood-stained coat they sent back to Jacob, and when Jacob saw it, he mourned terribly because he believed that a wild animal had killed his favorite son. No matter how they tried to comfort him, it did not help. The old man went through life with sorrow in his heart all the time, and none of his brothers dared to tell him of the terrible thing they had done in selling Joseph as a slave.